The number of heroin deaths in Milwaukee is about to surpass last year's total, and it's only October.
More families and friends of addicts are arming themselves with a life-saving drug. BRIDGET Shanahan has the story from Menasha.
Heroin's not something you'd expect to find in a small community like this one, but one Menasha mother tells me it's become a household name. So she's doing what she can to not only protect herself, but to help other parents whose kids are struggling with addiction. It's stunning.
Triggered that disease of addiction in his brain.
How easy it is.
It got harder and harder to get the prescription pain medication.
For her to talk about it.
He switched to heroin.
I'm just impressed by how matter-of-fact you are about all this.
It's important for parents to understand they did nothing wrong. It's a brain disease. And nothing they did could have probably stopped their child.
Lori Cross-Shatten's story is still unfolding. Her 20-year-old son has been using heroin for the past 2 years, prescription pills before that. In a couple weeks, he'll make his 12th attempt to get clean.
It's the life of having a family member with addiction. You know, relapse is very common.
And if he does go back, she'll be ready.
You'll pop the top on the Narcan, you'll draw up 1 cc is what you usually will start with.
This is Lori's Narcan. She takes it with her wherever she goes. It's an anti-overdose drug for heroin users.
With all your training, do you think if you were in this situation and you needed to use it, you could do it?
I do.
It's easy enough.
It is easy enough.
Through a recovery group called United We Can, Lori's already taught close to 40 other family members to use Narcan to help an overdosing heroin addict start breathing again.
You know, the last thing a parent wants is to walk into a bedroom or a bathroom and find their kid laying on the floor blue. And if they do, they want to be able to respond.
Scott Stokes works with the AIDS Resource Center of Wisconsin. He helped Lori train all those people and has educated hundreds more.
And a lot more to come. We get calls all the time.
And he knows what the critics say. If addicts know there's Narcan available, it just enables them to use. But in Scott's mind, no one deserves to die.
We need to get it in as many hands as we possibly can.
Take a look at the numbers. So far this year, more than 700 people were trained, and those Narcan doses saved more than 400 lives.
Are you trained for naloxone?
Yes, I am.
Good job. You still have some?
Yes, I do.
Still, the number of heroin overdose deaths in Milwaukee County is growing, doubling between 2010 and 2013. And we're on pace to have even more deaths this year.
Do you know a lot of people who've had to use it?
Yeah, actually quite a bit.
This heroin user didn't want to be identified, but did tell us he just used Narcan last week.
I was with somebody and they just stopped breathing and, they overdosed, so, and thanks to him, he trained me and it saved their life.
As for Lori, she hasn't had to use it yet, but her son has. He saved a friend's life.
Every time we're able to save someone, that's another opportunity that there's a person that can get into recovery someday.
If you'd like more information on United We Can or would like to go through Narcan training yourself, log on to our website, TMJ4.com. In Menasha, BRIDGET Shanahan, today's TMJ4.
A chilling reality out there.
Yeah, really, at least something can save their lives. Well,